Hello everybody, what's up? I'm Cyberverse Prime, but before we get into things, I just wanted to say Cyberverse Prime may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised. So 13 plus adult collectors, adults only. Alright, so hey everybody, let's go ahead and get into things. So, there are some new Studio Series reveals. Most of which we kind of already knew, but I have to say this one right here took me by surprise. This is the Transformers Bumblebee Cliff Jumper. I am highly excited for this figure. I didn't really think we were going to get anybody else from the Bumblebee movie besides, Bumblebee, Optimus, of course, the Decepticons, of course, but I didn't think we were going to get Cybertron mode versions of the other characters. I mean, I should have known that, but then again, this figure also gives us hope that they will probably give us other characters that were in that Cybertron scene, such as maybe a Tetrajet, maybe Starscream, maybe Shockwave, hopefully Soundwave and Ravage, and other characters as well. But yeah, this figure really takes me by surprise, and wow, this figure really looks really good. This is a definite must get for me. He will be proudly displayed on my Bumblebee shelf in robot mode, definitely. And I absolutely love this cliff jumper. Here he is in his vehicle mode. Now I can totally already see a Bumblebee repaint. So don't be surprised later this year when they do San Diego Comic-Con, and then they reveal Cybertron Bumblebee or something like that. They're gonna call it something, and I don't know why this keeps on going back to. Okay, so yeah, sorry, for some reason my mouse wants to keep going to Soundwave. But anyway, yeah, I can totally see a Bumblebee repaint coming in the near future, so don't be shocked and don't be disappointed when we get a repaint of this and it's Bumblebee. So be expected to see that, but yes, Cliff Jumper is a definite must get for me, and it definitely does evoke a little bit. I can tell they took inspiration from the War for Cybertron video game of the alt mode, because this definitely does remind me of a more elongated version of the alt mode, that the Cybertron mode that Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper sported in the Cybertron video games. All right, now are you happy, Scroller? Okay. We now have the official alt mode image of Soundwave Satellite mode, and I have to say, this is the far superior mode for this figure. I don't mind the robot mode, and we'll get to the robot mode here in a minute, but I don't mind the satellite mode. I definitely don't mind this. I love the robot mode on the Dark of the Moon version, but the Revenge of the Fallen version is okay. I do prefer, for the robot mode, the original Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave. This one's okay. It's just not really my cup of tea for the robot mode, but the satellite mode really does it for me. This actually looks like a satellite and not a freaking jet. It really does look really good, and I love it. Let's just hope that this one actually has tabs to where it stays together. That's all I'm going to say, is that I'm hoping that this one has tabs and, friction joints and shit to where it actually holds together, because that's one downfall on the original toy. Nothing really seemed to stay together, like nothing tabbed in anywhere. As far as I had, because I had a lot of trouble with the original toy, but this is fine. That this is going to be definitely displayed in the satellite mode and not the robot mode, because I'd rather have the Dark of the Moon Soundwave in robot mode and this guy in alt mode. And here's the robot mode. Definitely a knight aesthetic. I will have to agree with Prime versus Prime on that. Definitely a knight aesthetic comes to mind when I see this. And I guess it's because of Transformers The Last Knight and Age of Extinction. That's how I get this vibe. But the robot mode, yeah, you can totally see that they weren't going for accuracy for robot mode. I kind of wish they tried to make it at least look like the original toy, at least, but I can understand how the satellite mode, because when it comes to Transformers, one mode's going to suffer more than the other, and this time it's the robot mode. And I mean, maybe over the course of time, the robot mode will grow on me, but for right now, this is definitely not one of my favorite robot modes. Alright, now here we have, holy crap, Topspin. Now, I'm kind of disappointed, not with the figure. I love the figure. I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't get to see Leadfoot as well. I was really hoping we would get to see Leadfoot, because he was also rumored and, listed. And I was really hoping that we would get to see him, but maybe we'll see him more at SDCC or maybe at some other convention or, Toyfair or whatever. Maybe we'll see him. But yeah, I'm really excited for Topspin. This figure looks amazingly. It just really looks good. And I'm really excited for Topspin because, to be totally honest, ever since the line first came out, we have been suffering for Autobots. There are barely any Autobots in the Studio series as of now, and now that there's more and more Autobots coming out, I'm really excited because we definitely need to get some Autobots to square up to these Decepticons, because there's a ton of Decepticons in this Studio Series line. Now, I know a lot of Decepticon fans are liking the fact that we're getting a lot of cons, but us Autobot fans, there's barely any Autobots in the line. I mean, there's quite a select few. Well, there's repaints of Optimus, there's several editions of Bumblebee, but there's only like 2 Ratchets, 1 Ironhide, 1 Sideswipe, RC Sisters. There's barely any Autobots, so I'm glad to see that we're getting more of these characters, especially Topspin to go with Roadbuster, and I can't wait for Leadfoot if we get one this year. But yes, I'm very excited for Topspin. And the alt mode is just amazing looking. It looks just like it did on screen in Dark in the Moon, and I'm really excited for this. I'm definitely really excited to put at least Roadbuster and Topspin up against Shockwave, like they did in Dark of the Moon. And I just hope we get Leadfoot. That would be even cooler if we get all 3 of them. I just hope that Hasbro can finish the Wreckers and not get Leadfoot canceled. Please, Hasbro, please do not cancel Leadfoot a second time. I will be seriously upset. And then here we have Scrapper. He looks amazing. I'm definitely really excited for this figure. The details on him look amazing. Him and Mixmaster really blew me away because they're so spindly and lanky, and they just look so good, and they can actually combine with Devastator. And Mixmaster was the one I was most scared for because he has to hold Devastator's head, and I was really honestly scared for Mixmaster and Scrapper because they're so skinny characters and they have to hold up as an arm and a head, and it's just like, oh my god, all the modes are going to suffer and the figure is going to suck. But no, this looks terrific. This actually looks really good to me, and I'm really pleased with that. And then the construction mode, that looks really cool. I hope you can lift the arm up and down. That would be a really cool attention to detail. It kind of looks like it, but then again, it doesn't. And then, yeah, Skipjack, yada, yada, yada. I will probably get this instead of Rampage. as a double because I do vaguely remember in most of the toys for Devastator when he originally came out that it was either the left or the right leg. I think it was the left. That was always yellow, and now they decided to turn it to red with Rampage. And I'll admit there's way too much red on Devastator, and I'm glad that this character here actually changes that color pattern. I'm liking to see more yellow into the Constructicon combiner. So definitely I'm excited for this. And then, oh my god, Sentinel Prime. Oh my god, Sentinel. This is probably the main one that I'm really going to pick up. The minute I see him on Amazon.com for available order, not pre-order, available purchase, I will pick this up. Or if I see this in stores, I will be buying this because this Sentinel Prime is by far, probably hands down, the best one that we're getting. And I have to say, this is a fantastic looking figure. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't come with the shield. I know, everyone's kind of disappointed about that. He doesn't come with the shield, but don't fret. If you have 44 Optimus Prime, customize the shield a little bit to look like Sentinels, and it's damn near close to Sentinel shield. Or if you have like an older shield from your old Sentinel Prime figures, then use those. I mean, there's always something to use, or maybe a third-party company will come out with a shield and rust cannon if they don't come out with one for Sentinel in like a 2-pack or something. So anyways, yeah, definitely be getting Sentinel Prime, and the fire truck mode looks really damn good. I'm really excited for this. I'm definitely excited for Sentinel Prime. I have been wanting Sentinel Prime ever since this was first aired, the Studio Series. And oh my god, it gets even better. We're getting freaking Blitzwing. Finally, after 2 freaking years, we're getting Blitzwing. And wow. This really blows my mind. I can totally see a crap ton of Seeker repaints with this. I'm hoping we get Starscream. Even though he never came to Earth in Bumblebee, I would really like to see them do Starscream. I can totally see customizers grabbing this thing off the shelf and customizing the shit out of this to make it look like the original 3 Seekers, which I might actually do. I might actually take this and buy it 4 times, one for Blitzwing and the other 3 as the main 3 Seekers. But yeah, the jet mode looks really good. I'm really pleased about that. And then Overload, he looks incredible. I'm not going to talk about too much about him, but yes, he's definitely looking incredible. And then here are some in-hand pictures. And now we're going to get to Devastator. Devastator is definitely looking a lot better in these photos. I'm not sure about you guys, but to me, Devastator doesn't look too bad in these photos. And then you can see top spin. Whoops. And then his vehicle mode looking stunning. Blitzwing in his jet mode, robot mode, looking pretty damn good. He actually comes with the weapon that he used to rip out Bumblebee's voice box, so you can definitely reenact that scene with the Jeep Bumblebee. And then Cliff Jumper, Skipjack. Got to go through these quickly. Sentinel. You can definitely tell that the vehicle mode's very panely, so there's going to be a lot of panels. And then Soundwave, of course. And that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for all of these figures, minus Skipjack because he's a repaint. But anyways, you guys, tell me in the comments which ones you are looking forward to the most. Me personally, it's just Sentinel Prime, because I've been wanting, more characters from Dark of the Moon lately and other characters from the Bumblebee movie. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and just tell me in the comments which ones you're looking forward to the most. Me personally, it's just Sentinel and Blitzwing and Cliff Jumper. So there's my 3. And anyways, guys, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.